Hello, Pokemon lovers! Quaquaval is not the first Pokemon you would trust in Great League PvP battles, but I built a team that makes it shockingly consistent, and yes, it wins. From bulky tanks to perfect coverage, this lineup fixes every one of Quaquaval's weakness. Stick around because this might be the best team you have never tried. So, I'm gonna starting with Quaquaval. Make sure you use this team because Quaquaval is a decent Pokemon in GBL. Now, I'm not going to use shield. Oh, I don't know it will do Trailblaze. No problem, you will gonna see in the very first battle that how good this team is. Azumarill and Cofagrigus cover up Quaquaval weaknesses very well. So I'm gonna use my Dark Pulse on Ariados, and they might not use shield, but I also want that they don't use shield. And yeah, they haven't used shield. They switched to Whiskas. Now I'm going to use my Dark Pulse again, and now it's time for Azumarill to come on and take over the battle. And they have used their attack, but I will catch their attack on Azumarill. No use of shield now. Mud Bomb will not gonna affect us. Now I'm going to use, oh, they have switched to Typhlosion. I know this is Thunder Punch, but still I'm not gonna use shield because you know Azumarill is a very tanky Pokemon in GBL. Now I'm going to use my Ice Punch. They will not gonna use shield, but no problem. I'm still going to do Ice Punch. They have used their attack. I want to save my shield for Cofagrigus, so I haven't used shield. Cofagrigus will finish it with fast move. They have switched to Whiskas. I will gonna use my Dark Pulse, and they have to use their shield or not. And they haven't used shield. I don't know why. Now I have to use my shield, and I will do again Dark Pulse. They got a Mud Bomb again, but I think Cofagrigus will definitely survive this. And it's a CMP tie, so I have to use my Dark Pulse now. They will use shield, and Cofagrigus will definitely finish it off with fast moves only. And yeah, Cofagrigus has done it. Now in this battle, I'm gonna show you Quaquaval because in first I haven't used shield in Quaquaval. I'm going to use my Aerial Ace on Feraligatr, and they haven't used their shield, so it's good for us. And they have switched to Regieleki. Now I'm going to use my Hydro Cannon, and if they haven't used shield, it's the 1 KO. And they haven't, it's boom on Regieleki. Now they have switched to Scalarius. I'm going to use my Hydro Cannon again, and they definitely do shield this time. And now it's time for Azumarill to come in the battle, and I'm not going to use my shield now because it's maybe Shadow Ball or Torch Song. Nothing matters, and it's a Torch Song, so I'm going to use my Ice Punch now. And I will make sure that they will not get any free hit because it's an Incinerate. And they have used their shield. Now they are using their attack again. I'm still not going to use my shield because Azumarill is a tanky Pokemon in GBL. Now their last Pokemon is Feraligatr, and they have left the battle. There is no other option left for them. Moving towards the next battle, it's Quaquaval versus Wigglytuff. Who the hell calls Fairy in GBL? I'm going to use my Ice Beam, and they have suggested to cheer him doing Razor Leaf, so I have to use my Ice Beam, and they have to use their shield now. They have used their shield. Now I think I'll definitely get another Ice Beam, so I'm going to use my shield so that they have to use their last shield too. And I have got the Ice Beam, so I'm going to use it. And they have to use their shield. Now I have a shield advantage on them, and I'm going to call Cofagrigus to finish it off. And it's Cofagrigus time, and I'm going to use my Dark Pulse. They have used their attack, but I'm going to use my shield. Now I will do one Dark Pulse, but before I will take some energy so that I can use another charge move on the next Pokemon. Charim is over, and the next one is Marstorm, so I'm going to use my Shadow Ball. Marstorm will definitely survive Shadow Ball, so I have to catch their attack on Quaquaval, but I am not able to do it, so Cofagrigus is over, and so the battle hopes. It's very difficult for us now, and they have switched to Wigglytuff, so it's over for us in this battle, but no problem, you will gonna see Fairy type in GBL very rarely. Into the next battle, it's Quaquaval versus Mantine. I will gain some energy off Quaquaval and then switches to Cofagrigus. Now I will do one Dark Pulse, and they have switched to Poliwrath, a Shadow Poliwrath. So I'm going to use my Shadow Ball, and they have to use their shield, and they have. So I'm going to use my Shadow Ball again. They have got their attack. I'm not going to use my shield, and it's a power up punch. Their attack has rose, but no problem. I'm going to use Shadow Ball again. Either their both shield is over or their Poliwrath. They have used their shield. So still I'm not going to use my shield. I think I can get a Dark Pulse, but they have switched to Mantine, so I am not able to get Shadow Ball, so I have done Dark Pulse on them. They have no shield, so it's good for us. And now it's time for Azumarill to come into the battle, and I'm not going to use any shield on Azumarill. And they have used, it might be an Aerial Ace, so it's good for us, and it is. So I'm going to use my Ice Beam. They have got their attack again. I'm not going to use my shield again. and I'm going to use my Ice Beam. Oh, they have got their attack thrice, so I'm going to use my shield now. And I will do Ice Beam. Oh, they have switched to the next Pokemon. It's Steelix, so I'm going to call Quaquaval, one Hydro Cannon, and it will gonna so much damage on Steelix. And yes, it is. Now Quaquaval will definitely not gonna finish it off with fast moves, so I'm not going to use my shield because I want to save my shield because I think Mantine has their energy and they have their Poliwrath too, so I have to take care of it. And they have suggested to Poliwrath, so I'm going to use my Ice Beam and Poliwrath is over. Now I have to do one Ice Beam on Mantine and it will over. But the question is, will I able to get the charge move? They have got their charge move first, but I have saved my shield, so now I'm going to use it and I will able to get Ice Beam. So yeah, it's over for them. It's a very good win for us. Yes, it is 1 HP Azumarill. Now it's time for Quaquaval versus Registeel. I'm going to use my Hydro Cannon on Registeel. They might not use their shield because Registeel is definitely one of the best in GBL. Now I'm going to stay with Quaquaval and I'm going to use my shield because they know Jap Cannon too, and it is. So it's good for shield, and I'm going to use my Hydro Cannon again. But this time they have used their shield, so I'm going to call to Cofagrigus. I'm going to use my Dark Pulse and they have got their attack. I'm not going to use my shield. Let's see how much damage. Why the hell bro does Focus Blast? I'm going to use my Shadow Ball on Regidrago. And they have to use their shield. Oh, they haven't, so it's very good for us. Now I can KO him with fast moves. I'm going to use my shield and I'm going to use my Dark Pulse on Registeel if they call him. And we have enough energy and they call Registeel. I'm going to use my Shadow Ball again, and this time they have used their shield. But will I able to get another Dark Pulse? Yes, I able to get it. So it's over for Registeel. Cofagrigus is very OP in this battle. Now they have Goodra. I have called 2 Quaquaval and 1 Hydro Cannon. And now we have Azumarill left, so it's very easy for us. They have used their attack. No matter, we have Azumarill in the back, and I'm going to call it 1 player up, and it's over for Goodra because it's a dragon type. They have got their attack. It might be Thunder Punch, no problem. Azumarill can easily take it. 1 player up and it's over. So this team is OP, isn't it? So try out this team as soon as possible. So yeah, Quaquaval isn't meta, but with the right support, it absolutely holds its own. If you are bored of the same top picks, try this team. You might be surprised. Let me know how it works for you, or drop your own spicy combos in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one.